But there's one drink that has been celebrated so much, it's almost become a symbol of healthy living: golden milk, also known as turmeric latte. This golden yellow milk blended with turmeric powder once became a trend across the United States. We see it in upscale coffee shops, on the pages of health magazines, and even in the kitchens of many households. People believe that drinking golden milk regularly can fight inflammation, boost immunity, and even slow the aging process. Yet here's a truth that's rarely mentioned. For people over 60, when the digestive system, kidneys, and heart are no longer as resilient as before, drinking this so-called superfood too often can actually become a burden. Instead of acting as a shield, it may lead to problems like stomach upset, indigestion, kidney stone risk, or even unwanted interactions with the medications many older adults rely on every day. This doesn't mean we should completely cut out golden milk. In fact, when used wisely, it can still be a valuable source of nutrients that support the body's defenses. The real question isn't should we drink it or not, but rather how much should we drink, and how can we enjoy it safely? In today's video, we'll uncover why golden milk became so popular, the real benefits it offers, the hidden risks of overuse after 60, and most importantly, how to enjoy this golden cup in a safe way that lets us savor the flavor while protecting our health. If you're interested in natural, science-based solutions for healthy aging, stay with us until the end. And don't forget to like this video, share it with friends your age, and subscribe so you won't miss the helpful insights we have coming next. When it comes to natural health, Americans have a fascinating habit. They're always searching for the next superfood. Something colorful, eye-catching, and rumored to deliver extraordinary benefits. That's exactly why golden milk, a cup of warm milk blended with turmeric powder, quickly took over the market. From coffee shops in California to wellness groups on social media, this drink became a symbol of clean living, detox, and anti-inflammation. For older adults in the US, the appeal of golden milk goes even further. Many see it as a simple way to push back against aging. After 60, issues like joint pain, chronic inflammation, or a weaker immune system often come to the surface. Golden milk is viewed as a safer than medicine option, natural, soothing, and easy to maintain. And of course, there's no denying the comfort of sipping a bright golden cup in the morning or before bed. It feels like a personal ritual of self-care. The science behind the fame points to curcumin, turmeric's active compound. Curcumin has been studied for years for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. It's thought to calm inflammation, ease joint discomfort, and even protect nerve cells. These are exactly the kinds of benefits older adults look for, since they touch daily quality of life, whether walking feels easier, sleep feels deeper, or memory stays sharper. There's also the cultural layer. Turmeric is strongly tied to the image of Eastern herbal medicine, giving Americans the sense they're tapping into a trusted, centuries-old tradition. Media hype amplified the story. Health magazines praised it, nutrition experts endorsed it, and soon golden milk found its way into everyday kitchens. And then there's the mood factor. Drinking warm golden milk can trigger a small release of dopamine and serotonin, the brain chemicals linked to relaxation and happiness. That feel-good effect makes people even more attached to the habit. Since it's not just about nutrition, it's also about comfort and peace of mind. So the rise of golden milk was really a blend of science, culture, and psychology. It became more than a drink. It turned into a lifestyle symbol for many people over 60, representing health, nature, and inner calm. But like any health trend, there are always two sides. To really understand, we need to look more closely at what golden milk truly offers. That brings us to the next section, separating real benefits from pure marketing. Golden milk is often marketed as a superfood, but when we dig into the research, its benefits trace back to one key compound: curcumin. This is the natural chemical in turmeric that has captured scientific interest for years. Curcumin is known for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant power. two factors at the heart of aging and health in later life. After 60, our bodies face new challenges. Silent inflammation becomes more common, not just in the joints, but also in blood vessels and even in the brain. This low-grade inflammation stiffens joints, speeds up memory decline, and raises the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease or diabetes. Adding a moderate dose of curcumin through golden milk may help ease that burden. Curcumin also works against free radicals and unstable molecules that damage cells during normal metabolism or from exposure to pollution. When we're younger, the immune system and natural antioxidant enzymes keep free radicals under control. But with age, that defense weakens. Free radicals then attack cells, especially nerve and muscle cells. A warm cup of golden milk can provide an extra shield, slowing down that cellular wear and tear. Many older adults also notice a sleep benefit. Curcumin combined with warm milk has a calming effect on the nervous system, making it easier to drift into sleep. For those who struggle with restless nights or frequent awakenings, this can be a real advantage. Better sleep doesn't just improve mood, it gives muscles and the brain the deep rest they need to recover. Golden milk may also support digestion. Curcumin can stimulate bile production, which helps the gut process food more efficiently and relieves common problems like bloating or indigestion. And when digestion improves, the body absorbs nutrients like calcium, vitamin D, and protein more effectively, all critical for keeping bones and muscles strong. Some studies even suggest curcumin could support cognitive function, our ability to remember and process information. While it's not a cure for Alzheimer's, lowering brain inflammation and oxidative stress may help slow memory decline. That's why many people call golden milk a brain-nourishing drink. In short, when consumed in moderation, golden milk may bring several real benefits: calming inflammation, reducing cell damage, aiding digestion, improving sleep, and even offering some protection for memory. But as we'll see in the next section, overdoing it can tip the balance, turning those positives into hidden risks. That's why the key is not just drinking golden milk, but drinking it wisely. We often hear that turmeric milk is good for the brain because of its anti-inflammatory and neuroprotective effects. That's true, but only within limits. After 60, the brain becomes more sensitive to internal changes. Drinking too much golden milk can upset that balance, taking away potential benefits and adding extra strain. First, there's the high oxalate content in turmeric. When oxalates build up in the blood, they not only increase the risk of kidney stones, but also indirectly affect blood circulation to the brain. Kidney stress or oxalate buildup reduces the body's detox capacity, allowing free radicals and inflammatory molecules to linger in the bloodstream. As a result, blood that's already reduced by age now carries more harmful compounds. This increases oxidative stress in brain cells, silent but destructive damage that weakens cell membranes, slows nerve signaling, and gradually erodes memory, focus, and processing speed. Curcumin also interacts with liver enzymes. At modest levels, this can be helpful, but in excess, it changes how the liver metabolizes certain drugs. For older adults taking heart medications, diabetes drugs, or blood thinners, this may reduce effectiveness or worsen side effects. When medication no longer works as expected, the brain feels the impact directly, whether through mini-strokes, drops in blood pressure, or clotting problems that harm nerve cells. Golden milk can also interfere with sleep if overused. While a small cup at night may relax the nervous system, too much turmeric makes the stomach and liver work harder, especially at night. This disrupts deep sleep. Yet the brain depends on deep sleep to clear amyloid protein buildup, a factor in Alzheimer's disease. Without that cleanup, memory declines faster and daytime fatigue sets in. Some medical reports even note headaches or dizziness linked to high curcumin intake in older adults. The reason is sudden shifts in brain blood flow. For arteries already less flexible with age, those shifts can feel like shocks, raising the risk of chronic headaches or even brief ischemic episodes. Taken together, it's a paradox. Turmeric milk can fight inflammation and protect the brain, but once you cross the safe line, it creates new burdens. At this stage of life, stability is key. Even small imbalances can trigger a chain reaction that weakens memory or nerve function. In other words, golden milk is a double-edged sword. Used wisely, it helps. Used excessively, it may actually speed up brain aging. After weighing both benefits and risks, the real question is, should you drink golden milk? But rather, how much, and how should you drink it safely? The answer is balance. First, portion size. Clinical studies often test 501,000 grams of curcumin extract per day, roughly equal to 1 small cup of golden milk. For most people, 3 to 4 cups a week are enough for benefits without strain. For adults over 60, especially those on medications or managing health conditions, safety matters more than speed. Start small, maybe half a cup after dinner, and watch how your body responds before increasing. Second, timing. Avoid drinking on an empty stomach, without food to buffer it. Curcumin absorbs too quickly and can irritate the stomach lining. The best time is after a meal, when the digestive system is cushioned. For many, evening is ideal, about 1 to 2 hours before bed, to support relaxation and deeper sleep. But if you have acid reflux or indigestion, mornings after a light breakfast may be a safer option. Third, preparation. Golden milk isn't just milk and turmeric. Curcumin doesn't absorb well unless paired with fat and a touch of black pepper, which contains piperine. That's why traditional recipes add a pinch of pepper and a spoon of coconut or olive oil. Even a small amount of pepper boosts absorption significantly. For seniors sensitive to spice, a tiny pinch is enough to improve effectiveness without causing discomfort. Fourth, personalization. Golden milk isn't for everyone. People with low blood pressure may risk further drops. Those with kidney stones or high oxalate risk should avoid frequent use. Anyone on blood thinners should be cautious due to drug interactions. In these cases, the wisest step is to ask your doctor before making golden milk a routine. Fifth, consistency. Don't binge. Drinking large amounts for a few days and then stopping won't bring long-term benefits and could cause side effects. The body responds best to steady habits. A little done regularly maintains safe curcumin levels and builds results over time. Finally, remember, golden milk is just one piece of the health puzzle. It can't replace medication, a balanced diet, light exercise, or restorative sleep. But placed wisely, it's a useful support for a small brick in the foundation of healthy aging. The key, then, is moderation, timing, and listening to your body. When you notice smoother digestion, less stiffness, or calmer sleep, you've likely found your golden point, the right balance where the drink truly works for you. Let's wrap up by looking back at the most important lessons, so each of us can decide what fits our own daily life. We've taken a long journey today, exploring both sides of this widely celebrated drink. At the start, we saw how golden milk became a trend in America, from glowing lattes in chic cafes to cozy cups made in home kitchens. Its appeal comes not only from its bright color or media hype, but from the hope it promises less inflammation, stronger memory, slower aging, all things anyone over 60 would wish for. Then we dug into the real benefits. Curcumin, the key compound in turmeric, has been studied extensively for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. In the right amounts, it can ease joint stiffness, support sharper memory, improve digestion, and even promote deeper sleep. A warm cup in the evening, when prepared properly, can nourish the body and bring peace of mind. But alongside those benefits, we can't ignore the risks of overuse. Too much can irritate the stomach, trigger diarrhea, or raise the risk of kidney stones due to turmeric's oxalate content. For older adults on blood thinners or heart medication, curcumin may interact poorly. And for those with naturally low blood pressure, Its vessel-relaxing effect could make blood pressure drop too far. These risks matter even more after 60 when the body is more sensitive. That's why we spent time discussing how to use it wisely. Start small, maybe half a cup and increase only if your body tolerates it well. Drink after meals, not on an empty stomach. Add a touch of black pepper and a healthy fat so your body absorbs curcumin effectively. Most of all, remember that consistency beats intensity a few times a week. Maintained over months and years will do more good than binging and then quitting. To put it simply, here are 4 key points. Golden milk is beneficial, but not a miracle cure. It only helps when used in the right way and right amount. Everybody over 60 is different, so personalization is essential. And finally, golden milk is just one piece of a bigger puzzle that also includes balanced eating, regular movement, and quality sleep. So, should you keep this habit? The answer is to try, but try wisely. If your body feels comfortable, if your joints ease up, if your sleep comes more easily, then you found your balance. If instead you feel discomfort, adjust or stop. Your body will always send signals. The key is to listen. The most important thing is not letting any single health trend take over how we care for ourselves. Instead of chasing miracle cures, we can use them as small supports, placing them in the right context of our daily life. That way, our health in later years rests not on one food or drink, but on a strong foundation of lifestyle. And now, I'd love to ask you, if you had to choose one small habit to keep every day, would it be a cup of golden milk, an extra serving of vegetables, or a short walk outside? Share your choice in the comments so we can inspire each other. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, share it with friends your age, and subscribe so you won't miss the next natural health insight.